Hi folks, welcome to Duncan in the Forest. Firstly, thanks for all those people that have subscribed, friends and family and colleagues, it's really appreciated. Let me know if you want me to do any more particular videos or any particular subjects or topics or themes. Please give me a shout. I have just popped to a site today, and it's that time of year when the site is actually heaving with little teeny toads or toadlets. So I've got some here. There are hundreds of them around at the moment. They're very, very small, and you've got to be really, really gentle with them. So this is a little teeny baby toad. It's common toad. We only really have two native toads in the UK, the common toad and the natterjack toad. Natterjack toad is quite a specialist and prefers quite specialist habitats. The common toad is, as the name suggests, it's very common, loves gardens, and you can find it pretty much everywhere. It does prefer bigger water bodies, so the site we're at today has actually got a couple of lakes, and the ponds here and lakes provide really good breeding habitat for them. Now toads, they are quite jumpy when they're this age, but when they're adults they tend to walk more and they're more calm to handle when they're adults. Got a few here climbing right to the top. But what I always find amazing about toads is that the toad tadpoles tend to be bigger than frog tadpoles. But when they emerge as toadlets, the toadlets tend to be smaller than the froglets. But then once they reach maturity, toads tend to be bigger than frogs. Now these guys will travel quite a far distance from their breeding pond, and they're going to spend a couple of years outside of the breeding pond, put on weight, and then be able to go back to the pond and breed. There's quite a few in here. They're escaping at the moment as well. Toads are hazardous in the sense that they do have a poison gland. You can't really see it on these little baby ones, but they have a poison gland just behind the eye. On an adult you can see the definite bulge just behind the eye, which if they get irritated they can release a poisonous substance, which will make a predator think twice and usually drop them. And another defense mechanism, which one of them did just a moment ago, is they will puff themselves up and stand really high on their little legs, which is more of a defense designed at snakes, because grass snakes love to eat these, and a toad will tend to puff up and say, I'm really, really big, you can't swallow me. And that is their defense mechanism. But thanks for joining me today. It's just been a quick little video on the toadlets. They're all escaping, so I'm going to let them go. And I've also got to be careful walking at the moment because there's so many of them around. But the reason behind that is they have so many babies. Most of these unfortunately won't make it to adulthood, but some of them will, and they'll return to breed. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next time.